It's week 5 of the 2022 season, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Giants, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Ryan Tannehill will be orchestrating the offense, the top 10 pick back in 2012. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulent.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Tannehill. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. Waddle now to return it. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback. On 1st down, Carmichael. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
A big play there for Philly. Oh, Jonathan Taylor, like most guys from Wisconsin, he's not one to shy away from contact. He proved it right there. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some
under pressure, and he's going to go
J.O.K.
down. Tannehill sacked. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 2nd down, it's Hines. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Looks like a 2nd empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
A chance for Waddle on the return. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Off the play fake. Carmichael. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Just jealous.
Big play that time through the air. 38 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Back to throw, Tannehill. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Tannehill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Tannehill. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the air again, Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind
Quinter,
the line of
let's
scrimmage.
go.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now it's Tannehill. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Ain't no way.
Keep it in, they did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. To throw from his end zone, Carmichael. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Throwing on first down. Carmichael escaping the pressure right. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it.
She did get over on this.
But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Going deep for Diggs. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play there for Philly. That's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
Yeah, the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
JT.
Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against.
Also.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing on second and long. Tannehill. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion?
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Point after, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Let's go, let's go!
They go play action here on first down. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by
Surtain.
And the Eagles are going to take
Let's
over
go.
at their own 11-yard line. And Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try to get all back in one shot.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Now a play fake here on first down. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Rolling to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. After the interception, here's Tannehill. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. And his pass incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Matt Hawk now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
He'll buy some time right. There's a diving catch right side.
All day.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Another catch there for Waddle. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
And These two hooked up on a nice game to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with first and goal.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Evan Ingram, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here comes Ryan Tannehill now, leading his offense back out there. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw going to be caught by McKenzie. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 50, it's Tannehill. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He's got his 6'5 receiver, that's Tim Patrick. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Tannehill. Throw left side complete. That's Howard. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Tannehill throwing again. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. You sure you're ready for the 3rd quarter? Need to use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Taken in at the 3. Right there at the 25-yard line.
Let's go!
So here are the Eagles to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Off-play action. Carmichael. This will be caught. It's Waddle. 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Waddle.
With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's going to float this one deep right side. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Matt Hawk now.
No, Jair, sir.
Terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And out will come the offense as they take over. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Come on now, let's go. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
1st and 10, Taylor now. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
How you stop this dude, boy?
Continue to roll. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead will swell by one more. So that drive, 4 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And New York set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
McPherson on for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And they gave up the pick-6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though. There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Tannehill. Over the middle, complete. That's Howard. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line.
He playing with fire.
Now Tannehill. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Well, maybe this
Yeah,
offense
he's going
has
to
learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense has not looked particularly good all game long, but nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart. Second and 5 now. Tannehill looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Carmichael. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play that time on the catch and run. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of big decision can open up to even more big plays.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Carmichael. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20.
And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. And Holloway clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good.
Over here at damn Munchen. I spill hot sauce all over me. I'm over here at damn Munchen.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Giants on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Thomas has got it, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Patrick. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards to pick up there. To the air again, Tannehill. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring
Nah, I caught one play.
down.
That's the man. That's the man up.
Now Tannehill.
Bosa.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Matt Hawk now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go
100 yards yet.
but still a little work to do as they start
Turn this
first
bitch
and
up.
10.
Come on, Carmichael.
Off play action. Carmichael.
Waddle.
He's going to loft one.
But why do that?
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield, even if you don't get
There's
the
a dot
catch.
right here, though. It's cool.
Maybe
It's
you get a
dot.
defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Off the
I
play
said you can't
fake.
guard that nigga.
Carmichael.
Fuck. Go ahead, Diggs.
He's got the hook up with Diggs.
He's not tackling Diggs, though.
Midfield
All right.
down to the 45. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. It got his man complete.
I got ankle breaker.
Gets
That's
this one
bro.
inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big connection on that one. 34 yards.
Even with the big lead here in the
Come on,
fourth, it
JT.
still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
And able to get him inside the 5.
I want to give him 10 carries. Oh, nah. Hey, give him 100. Let's go real quick.
7 yards for him on the ground now and 3 touchdowns.
Good blocking, 8. What is that, 78? Good blocking, bro.
Quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there.
Easy touchdown. He's going to Diggs, though. He's going to Diggs. Who's that corner? Oh, you can't guard him.
Third down. Carmichael toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And with things looking pretty good
Field
on
goal
the
attempt. I ain't no
scoreboard, they're
big-
going to keep
okay.
the offense
Come on now.
out there and go for it here on 4th. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown.
I missed. McPherson.
Comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing
McPherson.
well. Fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having
He
fun.
just want to sell. He just want to sell me. I can go out there and get better than that shit.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. New York ready to go again offensively.
And I'm still calling the same play.
They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Oh, he blinking. Uh-oh.
101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Draw play. This is Hines. And from the 25, they work this to the 20.
12 rushes, 12 yards.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now a desperation throw.
Jair.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This defense was
Fucking clean that motherfucker. What happened? What happened just now? Who is this anyway? Best corner in the league, Jair.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Eagles offense.
Why is he back there, bro?
And a few kneel downs
no fair.
Just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but
go Diggs.
He's got a man complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
There you go, just touchdown right here. Automatic.
That one looks like he'll throw.
Go Waddle.
Here.
Go Waddle.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
Too fast for him.
We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield. And that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to beat it, here in the stadium, you could just sense
it's a dive.
Thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that
would say it's a dive.
a long touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as
Let's see there and tell it's not a dive. All right, Madden. Cool. I ain't mad.
Yeah, the Giants ready to come out now. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be
he blinking.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
You're Fred.
Hines. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
What's on the drive? This is what?
7 leaves him with a 2nd and
8.
3. Now it's Tannehill.
Get there. Who's that? Who is this? Phillips.
A big offensive explosion help leading the
I want to hear. I want to have 750. All right, so what's going on? I need a breakout game. Nobody play yet. I forgot. I'm about to send this shit too. I'll quit that one. Go to the next one. All right, Kyler. Let's go, Kyler. Or should I go to one with my boy Haskins? I don't know. I'm gonna do that. I'm doing that one next. Brian Burns, Vita Vea, Jalen Ramsey.
We've got an NFC South rematch where Atlanta can continue their dominance over Carolina.
to the 25.
Oh, Derek. Oh, man.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to
Just give him his X factor, bro.
in single season sacks. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill.
Tackle. Who's that?
And he'll lose yardage here. Back
Ooh,
in the
who's that?
goes down.
I don't know what it is.
Of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third.
Oh, don't get Brian Burns.
This defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So
Like an old tree. It's cold. Well, Brian Burns got 55 sacks, bro.
A pickup of 3 and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away.
Mitch
Jalen
Wishnowski.
Waddle deep to return it. This is brought in at the 21. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Go, Kyler. Get it. Oh, this shit over, bro. I got Kyler, bro.
Play action. Now it's Murray.
Could die right here. Triangle.
There's the rookie from LSU. It's Jamar Chase.
Oh, Jamar.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
CD got it. CD, a superstar.
Time through the air.
What's CD?
38 yards. So
What is CD? Oh, superstar.
has him all
Huh.
the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Got him there. It's the rookie Jalen Waddle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Oh, Devontae.
So the ball down to the
Oh,
16.
man. This is a touchdown right here.
1st and 10.
Need them blocks.
Big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you
Come on, run it back.
defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Javonte.
Javonte Williams with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Let's go! Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from
Buchanan.
but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And
Oh, tree again?
remember when the league made
Who's
that
my starter?
rule a few
It's Miles
seasons
Jack, ain't
ago
it?
to put divisional games
Oh, yeah,
in
I do got
the
Miles Jack.
week 16 and 17.
I used to. I mean, he got hurt.
And you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's going to have a Falcons
Oh, playing
first
Tannehill back to
down by a couple
back.
of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
Lobita.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Boy, Vita.
Tannehill. The Panther line
56.
strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
57.
And he's going to go down again. Brian Burns getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Falcons send out their punter, standing just about on his own goal line. And he gets this away, and look at this.
Oh, you got a
This is
boot.
good one. Waddle now to return it.
Oh, Waddle. Hey. That's it. That's been move.
Yards. Well done on the return.
Get Devontae's carries. Oh, that's not the run defense, coach. No. Bye-bye. Coach Aponte. I do not care. Press him up. Look at that. That's good. Oh. Oh, you blocking different, ain't it? Oh, you blocking different, Makai. I never ever see you ball like this. Oh, man.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Dawson Knox.
Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Panthers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
You are really trying. You tried to get at my back machine.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Second quarter now, Falcon football. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on second and under pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Tannehill now to throw. And that is intercepted.
Oh, what you feeling? Ramsey?
They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their...
Oh, you playing different. I never have. Oh, you playing different.
First two possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100.
Dawson.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11.
Well, CD was open. Well, CD was open, wasn't it?
Give the sack to
Oh, yeah, CD. Running back, running back, running back, running back. Come on, CD.
After the sack on first down, Murray. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
They can't stop
He'll
us,
wind
baby.
up losing 10 there, a full 10 yards, so that one hurts. And it brings up third and goal. Now Murray off play action.
CD.
With another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
That's important like this.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about what the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go,
The character with this outpower Vita Vea? What is it? Wait a minute. Wait, Derrick Henry though, but still.
Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this group.
Javon.
And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Looking downfield for Jones. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot.
Catch that, Rams. Ramsey.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A well-hit ball there, 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10.
See Jamar Chase in the open. I don't think he's like that Jane Waddle speed though.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Flush to his right. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jamar Chase. There is the grab. And the
47.
Here this first half. Tucker with the extra point, and it is 28-0. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up?
Ramsey.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Back to throw, Tannehill. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going.
I didn't know that
Sometimes
could
you feel like basketball teams that don't normally press.
I put Rams on him. I'm sorry. Got the Rams.
Make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Tannehill's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he'll go out of bounds. It
who?
appears right at the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. From the 50, it's Tannehill. There goes a deep ball. Inside.
Ramsey. Take off.
Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Falcons send out their punter. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Carolina offense about ready to go. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much...
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Play action, it's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, Hardman, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's third year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Touchdown Panthers. Dawson Knox.
Let's go.
Second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Panthers open the lead up to 34-0. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. Into a sea of defenders unintercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense. Something you're going to need to do.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jalen Waddle with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here comes Ryan Tannehill now, leading his offense back out there. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
If he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So a win here in Charlotte would give them the season sweep. Second and 10.
That's Troy giving go shooting and when I know I just tell you.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a fifth, barring a conversion here on third down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And the fair catch is made. It's going to pin him back here at the 7-yard line. A big boot that.
How did he get hurt?
Yards the official distance, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission. That's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone. So
Poor Javante.
they get the touchdown on the final play, and 2 more for good measure. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, I could click the button. Oh, that motherfucker got like 27 passing yards. That's tough. 50 piece up.
The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back
Can I get a kick return?
now on EA Sports, and he won't quite make it to the 25.
Come on, fellas.
The Panthers out there and ready
Don't
to
learn.
begin
They don't
the next
learn.
drive. Well, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
Press X.
And that is in.
I'll press X. Whoa.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there. Play fake. Murray. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I would throw the ball to Devontae. Right? He can do some shit.
He's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has.
Pretty good. You know if I got 6 touchdowns. I'm so.
4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding.
It's a dot collar.
Touchdown! It's complete. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown.
That's a dot collar.
And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Boy, what collar, a different breed on her.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Buchanan.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head.
Tackle.
And what I mean by that is just what you said. You go
Damn,
over
Tannehill.
changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panthers
Oh,
side.
Brian.
Brian Burns. Able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Third and long. It's Tannehill. Well, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic this game's been going. The Falcons send out their punter.
Good play.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Like, oh, I'm just trying. Oh my lord. Oh man.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center, and nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes.
Go Javonte, get some more carries. Oh yeah, this should be. Nah, Javonte not that fast though. But
right now, I've forgotten what the score
just,
even says. Just watching what he's doing.
what's 63 doing that play, bro? Get the blocks. Come on. Lock in. Go. There we go.
74 yards for him on the ground now. It's been terrific here this afternoon. Now Murray, he bootlegs it.
Oh, we out there.
He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Rolling to his right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 29-yard line.
Well, certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues.
This should be a good one. This should be. Come on, come on. Oh yeah.
There's an easy throw and catch for another hit.
And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Panthers just continue.
It's 1,300. Good boy Javonte running. Give me a breakout game.
Was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way!" and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
And the next gen stat shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tannehill to the right side and complete to Hurst. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Going up top for Cup. It got his man complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for Atlanta.
Same team, but what y'all doing, bro?
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the street.
I'm trying to maybe mad a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Second down.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
How did that happen this time?
Again, it's Henry. And this has been a
Be the bear.
all afternoon as they
Whoa.
stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Now Tannehill.
Yeah! Yeah!
Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Panthers are going to
Let's go!
their own 32-yard line. A disappointing to the red zone.
Oh,
Again, CD wind up with
they won the post route.
That's
They won the
been
post
the
route for
key
the win. It's a
word.
doubt right here. This is how far the can throw it.
And it finished off with nothing. Can't finish off the drive
Look.
to save their lives in this game. And this one winds up again, giving them, dare I say it, nothing.
And he'll go
We'll
down
see.
the number
CD.
this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Here's a diving catch right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt, that's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Eluding the pressure right.
Bye-bye.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Kyler Murray taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Falcons send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. These two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the visiting Panthers who came away with the victory in that one. So now they look to take the season series here at home in Charlotte. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And some room to work. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown.
I'll take it.
CD Lamb, his 25th touchdown. tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
Let's go.
Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. That'll bring up second down.
You want to throw in Ramsey, though.
Here's Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Tannehill throwing again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
To throw again on second down. Tannehill. He'll find Jones again. Complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Tannehill. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bates. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Gonzalez good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see him back. Just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill looking downfield for Jones. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And
he's got a man complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for Carolina. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Just beyond the line of scrimmage. Well, business as usual for them. Well on the way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead will swell by one more. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Murray off play action. And he is caught by Lamb. And he doesn't quite make it. is going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On second and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. Now Murray. Flush to his right. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take the knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way. Like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent. But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on. But apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Falcons ready to take over.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tannehill on first down. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion.
Jesse Bates.